Hi guys, this is your teacher, Relamel. Today, we will be learning how to set up hand gestures for your VRchat avatar. Assuming you have watched Tupper's MMD model to VRchat avatar tutorial, you should know how to set up a model's animation type to humanoid. First, I want you to create a folder named hand gestures. Inside this folder, I want you to create an animation. To do so, right-click anywhere inside the open area within the project and hover over create, and then click on animation. Now an animation file has been made. Now that you've created the animation, before clicking anything else, I recommend to rename the animation. Most preferably, the name of the hand gestures. Fist, finger point, handgun, hand open, rock and roll, thumbs up, or victory. Just for the sake of making this easier, I'm going to start off with fist. The next thing you need to do is set up the animation to do what you want. As a precaution, I want you to duplicate your avatar and hide the original. To duplicate your model, press Ctrl D while your avatar in the Hierarchy tab has been selected, like so. Or you can right click and press Duplicate. I've already done that as a little thing just to get us along with this tutorial, so now drag the animation into the duplicated avatar. As you now see this little thing right here, this is the animator controller, which is shown right here, but that's not really needed. Now that the animation is rigged to the duplicate, you need to open the animation panel by pressing Ctrl 6. You will see that there is a panel that pops up with a keyframe editor and a button labeled Add Property. Press on the button and a box similar to the hierarchy pops up. Press on the drop-down arrow labeled Animator. Do note, at the start I mentioned setting a model's animation type to a humanoid. You won't see the animator option unless your model is a humanoid. Because you're focusing on making hand gestures, you need to find the finger labels: thumb, index, middle, ring, little, and the spread, which is not really needed. But I'm going to cut the episode right here so that I can work on this offhand. So now that they have been added, you need to pose them using the values next to their name, displayed right here. Depending on what you want varies by value, but we are focusing on the basic gestures, so there are two values to keep in mind. To make the fingers bend inward, type in -1. As you can see, the fists are clenched up into a ball. But if you want to make the fingers extend, as I've made a separate animation for it, you need to type in 0.8. As you can see now, all the fingers on the hand are now extended. Now, I want you to do what I did with the animation named Hand Open, and repeat the process for another hand gesture. Afterwards, it is preferable that you delete the copy afterwards and reopen the original. We are nearing the end of this lesson. You have your animations ready for use. Now it is the question how to map the gesture function to the two animations you have just made. You need to go to the folders VRC SDK, Examples, Sample Assets, and Animation, and find a file named Custom Override Empty. Duplicate the file and drag it over to somewhere that you'll remember. In this case, mine will be in Assets. Open it, and inside the inspector there should be some words that look familiar: finger point, fist, handgun, hand open, rock and roll, thumbs up, and victory. Place the animations you made in the box next to the labels that you named the animations for. So fist with fist, of course, and hand open with hand open. Now select your avatar in the hierarchy. Near the top of the avatar descriptor, there is 2 boxes with the labels custom standing anims and custom sitting anims. Place the override in the boxes, and now your model will play the gesture whenever the gesture is used. That is all for this video, and your assignment is creating the other 5 hand gestures.